You know, trying to get around a major city can sometimes feel like you're solving an impossible puzzle. Today, we're going to take a look at the Chicago transportation maze and use it as a case study to see how one particular model, the pre-booked private car service, really aims to smooth out all those travel headaches into what you could call a seamless experience.
I mean, it's a question we've all asked ourselves, right? Whether you live there or you're just visiting, getting around a sprawling city like Chicago just comes with its own brand of stress. But what would a system that's actually designed to get rid of all that stress? What would that even look like?
Okay, so let's paint a picture. You've just landed at O'Hare after a long flight, you're tired, and you've got a super important meeting downtown. Or maybe you're trying to figure out how to get a whole group of people from a hotel to a convention center on time. This is the daily grind, the Chicago Travel Challenge. It's this constant battle with traffic, delays, and just uncertainty.
So let's start with what's usually the biggest piece of that puzzle, the airport. It's almost always the most stressful part of any trip. And look, the key to solving it isn't just about grabbing any old ride. It's about injecting some much-needed predictability into a world that is just full of variables.
This slide really lays it out perfectly. On one side, you have what we could call the airport gamble. You're dealing with surge pricing, you never know how long you'll wait, and you're not sure what kind of car is going to show up. But on the other side, a private car solution gives you guarantees, flat rates, on-time service, and a professional driver waiting for you. The real difference here, you're getting rid of all the unknowns.
And this kind of solution, well, it covers all the major bases. You've got O'Hare, the huge international hub, Midway, which is a total workhorse for domestic flights, and even Chicago Executive Airport for all the private and corporate jets. Basically, every major door into the city is covered.
Okay, but let's be real. City travel isn't just about airports, right? This model also works for business travel, special events, really any time you just need transportation to be reliable. The whole strategy here is just having the right tool for the right job.
And this right here, it just drives that point home. It's a really simple idea. A nice Lincoln sedan is perfect for a VIP, but an executive Sprinter van is what you need for a whole corporate team. A stretch limo for a wedding, a shuttle bus for a big group heading to a conference. Having a diverse fleet means the ride can be tailored exactly to what you need.
Now, this is a total game changer for anyone planning an event. Just imagine trying to coordinate rides for 100 people at a trade show. Instead of trying to juggle all those individual trips, a professional service handles the whole shebang. The routes, the timing, the logistics, it takes a massive weight off the planner's shoulders.
And we're not just talking about Chicago here. The reach goes way beyond the city limits. This is a network that covers all of Illinois and then stretches out into 6 neighboring states, places like Wisconsin, Michigan, Indiana, you name it. That's some serious regional coverage.
All right, so we've seen the what, the cars, the services, the huge service area. Now let's dig into the how. What are the key ingredients that take a service from being just a ride to something that feels truly premium? Well, first off, you've got experience. This number, 35 plus, that's over 3 decades of dealing with the crazy complexities of Chicago transportation. That is a ton of local knowledge and know-how built up over the years.
Then you have the sheer scale of it all. This number, over 200. That's how many suburbs in the Chicagoland area are covered, from the North Shore all the way down to the southwest suburbs. The service area is just massive.
And this one, well, it means they're always on. Your flight lands at 2 in the morning, you need to book a car for a 6 a.m. meeting. Whatever it is, there's a live dispatch team ready to help around the clock.
This quote really gets to the heart of the whole philosophy. It's not just about getting people from point A to point B. It's about making sure every single client, whether it's one person or a big group, feels like a priority and gets a seriously high standard of care.
So how do they actually pull off that white glove service? Well, it's basically a 3-part promise. First, the chauffeurs are all licensed, professional, and fully vetted. Second, the cars are kept in perfect condition. And third, every vehicle is sanitized after every single ride. It's a whole system built on safety and reliability.
All right, so to wrap all this up, let's do a quick fire round of the key takeaways that really hit on the biggest concerns travelers have. It'll basically summarize everything we've just talked about.
First up, the big one everyone asks, especially when it comes to the airport, is the pricing predictable? And the answer is a big, simple yes. All airport trips are a flat rate. That means no crazy surge pricing, no hidden fees. The price you're quoted is the price you pay, period. Okay, next question, and this one's super important when it comes to trust and safety. What about the person who's actually driving the car?
Yup.
Every single chauffeur is not only licensed and insured, but they're also background checked and professionally trained. The standard is always courteous, discreet, and most importantly, safe service.
And last but not least, what about flexibility? Is this kind of service just for getting from one place to another?
Oh, absolutely. The service is built to be flexible. You can book vehicles like sprinters and vans for groups, and you can also reserve any vehicle by the hour or even for the entire day. It works for a series of business meetings all over town or for a special night out.
So when you put all these pieces together, what are you really getting? Well, you're getting as close as you can to seamless transportation. The whole idea is that when you layer precision planning on top of guaranteed reliability, you can create a travel experience that just erases all those stress points we've all come to expect. And that kind of leaves us with one final thought to chew on. When you take all that friction and uncertainty out of your travel, when you simplify it, what else becomes possible? What do you suddenly have the time, the energy, and the headspace for?